We're back. What is up, gang? Welcome back to another episode of On My Way. For those who don't know what On My Way is, click the card up in this video and go check out the 6 episodes we already did so you can understand a little bit of what On My Way is, what it's going to be, what we're talking about over here. And for those who don't know me, I'm Joao, 22 years old, born and raised in Brazil, currently living around the world, in Spain right now to be specific. And I am an artist. I make music, very good music. We actually dropped a single on May 17th. And we're dropping another single with this video. And after that, we're dropping a whole EP on July 6th. I'm going to leave the links to the first single, this single, in my Spotify artist page so you guys can go check that out. Follow it, become one of the monthly listeners, add the songs to your playlist, and stay tuned for the next drop, which is the whole My Heart's EULOGY EP. Something that I've been working on for a long time, and it really means the world if you guys could go check it out, leave a little like, maybe share with your friends, whatever you want to do. It would really mean a lot to me. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, activate the notification so you can stay tuned to every video and everything that we're posting up here on YouTube. Also, go follow my Instagram because everything that comes out on YouTube will be shown on Instagram first. On Instagram, we get to interact a lot more. We get to feel a lot closer. There's a whole broadcast channel. There's daily content that is posted over there in between stories, reels, pictures. So if you want to stay tuned, if you want to stay updated, make sure to go down in the description and follow me on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So Paint My Walls Red is a song that I wrote a little over a year ago when I was back in Brazil with my family before I went back to LA. It's a very intense, fast-paced, passionate, fun. I don't know if I could use the word beautiful, but it does have a lot of meaning. It's a very meaningful song because it's kind of like that post-breakup, fuck around stage of the breakup. It's like when you're finally able to look at that relationship and be like really over it, and you start seeing everything for what it is, and you start realizing a bunch of things. I feel like if anyone is going through a breakup right now, listen to this song and it might give you some clarity. It's perfect for that post-breakup vibe that you're in. It's kind of like you can rage to it, but you can also be sad to it at the same time. And you can be feeling like, fuck this, while you're listening to it. Like, for real, stay here until the end of the video, because you'll be able to understand the meaning behind every word on the song. I know it might sound a little gory or whatever when you hear the name of it and you see the cover art and everything, but it is a lot deeper than it seems. So stay until the end of the video or just go there and watch it, because we're going to break down the lyrics and I'm going to explain everything that was going on in my head when I was writing it. This song was written because, I don't know if I should say this. Fuck it. I found out that my very first ex-girlfriend was going out with one of my very close friends from LA. And I found it out through a paparazzi picture. And my way of kind of coping with it was to go home. I remember I was hanging out with my family when I found out, and I was like, I just need to go home. So I went home and I picked up the guitar and I started playing some chords and stuff according to how I was feeling. And the lyrics and melody just hit me. And I cut a voice note of it. I'm going to show you guys right now. Wait, this is the very first idea from Paint My Walls Red. But at the time I didn't really know how to produce or how to operate Logic properly, so I recorded a super shitty demo and I just kept it in the vault up until I met Kyle.
What is up, people? Kyle Ward here, talking about Paint My Walls Red, Joao's next song, of which I was involved in the instrumentation, the production, the mixing. A lot of these songs, specifically this one, he brought me demos. Like, part of what I do is trying to see through some of the rawness sometimes and capture the artist's vision. Even though some of the things Joao showed me in the beginning were rough, like, it was always clear what he was going for and what we wanted to get. You know, we would just take his voice memos or his little ideas that he'd play for me and, you know, just started a little more raw, a little more simple. I think interacting with him and him, like, letting me play parts, like, you know, I can do more things on the guitar. So we started working on how to amp things up a little bit while keeping them simple enough. And what you hear is the balance of all of that.
And this was the first song that Kyle and I ever did together. And I pulled up to the studio and he was like, "Oh, you have anything in mind? What is going on?" And I was like, "Dude, I have this shitty demo of a song that I wrote a while ago. Here's what it is." So we started laying everything down. It was really fast. Kyle is incredible. He works super fast. He's really good. We did everything just sitting in his home studio / living room. He killed it. You know, he killed the production on this record. He was able to find a great sound that I love, and it's the same sound that almost the whole EP has. We wanted to have kind of like a signature thing.
The vision for this song, basically the whole point of the whole project, like the balance we did was trying to innovate, trying to add all the different genres we like while keeping it relatable. So I like metal, Joao likes a lot of like pop and pop rock, punk. And you can hear like the guitars, the way they're processed, they're very cut, they're pretty metal sounding. The drums hit very hard, but it's clearly a pop vocal, some punky kind of gang vocal chants and different things. When I think about that song, and again, like basically the whole project and a lot of the songs, like the dance we were doing was trying to not make it too metally, not make it too poppy, make it just like fun, high energy, relatable. And again, I think we did that. And I know just from talking Joao, in the future, I know he wants to even go further down the rabbit hole of experimenting with different genres. He's been listening to folk, more acoustic, like, so I know that, you know, like, he doesn't just want to be one thing. Neither do I. Play a lot of instruments. I dabble with different genres. So we want something that's not going to just be put in a box.
So we were able to like mix those two vibes and get what we got. So remember, this was the very first voice recording. And this is what the hook actually sounds like on the song. I have to give Kyle his credit. So shout out to this man, dude. Like, literally don't know where this project would be at without him. And we finished that first demo and we listened back to it and we were both like, holy fuck, this is great. We were both very surprised and proud of what we were able to accomplish. But it was still a demo. So we went back a couple of sessions, polished everything, finished up some things, recorded some more vocal takes. Kyle also added this like incredible guitar solo. We use it kind of like a bridge in between hooks on the song, but it's just an incredible solo. There's a lot of feel and energy, and he laid it out like one take. I'll show you guys like the beginning of it, but you guys are gonna have to go listen to the song to get the rest of it. Anyways, that's the beginning of the solo, and it's so fucking good.
The guitar solo it's fun. I just wanted like an 80s epic shred solo. I don't know, mixed with some modern stuff. Nothing crazy to report. I really like how it came out. Me and Joao had like a super fun time tracking it. Like, he was like a great hype man, and that came pretty naturally. Honestly, the whole process was pretty quick, and he was just like, yeah, dude, that's it. I like did a couple edits to just make sure everything was where it needed to be. And yeah, I love that solo. And on the new project, I'm sure we're gonna, while keeping the songs compact, we're definitely gonna have a lot more cool instrumental stuff going on. Stay tuned.
It might be one of my favorite parts of the song. It is great. I also like the second verse a lot.
So the tail end of the project we had to do remotely.
We're literally working on the same track, just from two different places. Yeah.
Joao went to Spain, and we basically just carried on as normal. I mean, he did a good job of trusting me, but also saying kind of what he wanted. And for a little bit, I was maybe nervous because we started adding a lot of different layers and ideas, but it was good. And I wouldn't even say nervous. I wanted us to keep our eyes on the prize, right? But like Joao also needed to experiment and like try different layers, vocal layers, ideas.
That's when we added like the gang vocals and like the response effect that it has on the hook. That you left can take back. That's also when we added the gang vocals on the second verse. Gaslight me, I'm crazy. You tell your friends you hate me. That is also when we added some synths. Let's go in front of that pre-chorus. I just don't know if that's the octave I want though. I don't know how to play the keys. This is bad.
So it was actually really good because it helped me be less committed to what the stuff sounded like, you know, and more open-minded to his ideas. And then some of those chants and ideas, different layers, ended up being in the track. Other stuff we kind of experimented with and didn't end up using. But, you know, it was just cool going back and forth, going through the edits together, getting everything finished, and then just, you know, mix, master.
And now that we talked about all of the boring stuff, let's get into what you guys are probably wondering, what you guys are probably waiting for. Let's break down the lyrics. The breakup was really intense, and I never really told my side of the story, although she went online and told her side and whatnot. This was just kind of like my way of finally letting it all out. So that is kind of a salty song. Who cares? It's fine. It's a fun song. You guys will like it. I'm now writing this song to say some things I should have told you way back then. You know, I wanted to take the high road and I didn't want to say anything. But now it's time. It's coming. My mama always told me, please don't trust her. She's so selfish, she won't care. It's like in the beginning, my mom did like this girl a lot, but like with time and the relationship going by, my mom would be like, dude, like she's selfish. You know, she's thinking of herself and herself only. I never saw it coming. Can't say it didn't hurt, but thank you, I'm never gonna trust you again. It's like I really never saw that coming, especially with the whole way these two started hanging out. I remember I was just shocked. I was like, damn, bro was with me through the breakup. Like, we were going out in LA, he was telling me like, bro, you're better off, like you're doing great, you know, forget about it. And then this happens. Actually, when I go like, but thank you, I'm never gonna trust you again, the line was actually, but thank you for showing who are my real friends, but it just didn't sound as good on the song. I was very hurt. I was very upset. I was like, dude, really? Not cool. At least a heads up, you know, like kind of shitty to find that out over a paparazzi photo, but whatever, you know, we're already here. Paint my walls red with the blood that you left. You can take back. So this part, I'm actually referring to trauma. It's not like real blood, like I killed a person. No, it's like my walls are forever stained with this trauma that this relationship left behind. In my opinion, trauma is very much like blood. You can do all the therapy you want and work on yourself, but that trauma will forever leave some kind of stain or mark in your walls, which is your head. Rip my heart out, use a knife from my back that you left. My heart can't take this anymore. I can't deal with any more heartache. I can't deal with any more trauma. Like, I can't let it happen anymore. So I'm taking it out of my chest, and I'm using the knife that you left on my back. That part is about betrayal. Traumatized, can never love nobody else. Try to show you heaven and you gave me hell. I really felt like after that I would never be able to love anyone again, which was bullshit. I had a girlfriend after that. That's how it really felt at the moment. I was like, damn, my heart is dead. I've been through way too much. You know, I can't take any chances of going through this kind of trauma again. Giving everything of me to somebody and then just, you know, breaking me down? Fuck no. Had to walk away to begin to see how much fucking pain that you causing me. And there's no remedy. Sometimes when you love somebody or you're too close to a situation, you can't really see how much damage that somebody or that situation is doing to you. So when you do step away, you're really able to realize the damages that was causing in you. And there's really no way to fix that. There's no magic pill, there's no syrup, there's no medicine, nothing to like remediate that, nothing to fix that. So it just is what it is. Gaslight me, I'm crazy. You tell your friends you hate me. I'm toxic, you're jaded. Go out your way to break me. This whole verse is it's funny to me because it's very ironical, but it's super insightful at the same time. It's like, you know, after a relationship ends and the other person just gaslights you into actually thinking you're crazy and that everything is your fault, and then they go around telling all their friends that you suck, that they hate you, that you're toxic, and that they're jaded. I wanted it to be ironical. It's like, you're saying all of this, but I am the one that is crazy. It doesn't make sense, you know? If I was so fucking crazy, why am I just quiet, taking everything that you have to say? But cool. And then it goes back into the hook. Paint my walls red. That we already explained. So that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. I hope you guys liked the lyrics. I hope you guys understand the concept. And I also hope that in some kind of way you resonate with it and that this song can help you if you're going through a breakup or any kind of situation like this. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to go down below, check out my Spotify artist page, check out my Instagram. Stay tuned for the My Heart's EULOGY EP coming out July 6th. The songs are so good and just as insightful and meaningful as this one. The whole EP actually tells a story if you listen to every song from top to bottom in the order of the EP. Very cool, very thoughtful, and I know you guys will love it. So don't forget to go check out my Spotify artist page and follow me so you can stay tuned for when the EP drops. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, activate the notifications so you're always updated to everything that's going on here in the channel. This will be the last episode of On My Way until the EP drops, because then we're going to break down the lyrics and the stories behind the other 3 songs. But I will still be posting content here on YouTube. I have a trip coming up really soon that you guys will be very excited about. And I'm going to vlog a little bit of that trip and everything, and I'm going to post here for you guys. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until July 6th for the next episode of this specific series. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you, and I'll see you guys next week.